Is it hard for you to get up from a chair? Do your legs feel heavier when walking or climbing stairs? Have you ever lost your balance when turning around at home or stepping off a bus? If you felt like this, it's not just normal aging. It's because something is silently weakening your muscles. And you barely even notice it. As a doctor with years of experience treating older adults, I'm going to tell you something today that many ignore until it's too late. The name of this silent enemy is sarcopenia. It's not just a trendy word. It's a real, progressive, but also reversible, condition. And it can be the difference between walking confidently, or depending on someone just to move around. Sarcopenia is the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, and it starts becoming noticeable after the age of 50. But the most dangerous part is that most people accept it as a normal part of aging, until one day, after a fall or a fracture, they realize they've lost their independence. And regaining it is emotionally and physically challenging. Here's the good news: it's not inevitable. There are simple and natural ways to stop it. And no, you don't need a gym or expensive pills. The first thing you need to know is that the two main causes of sarcopenia are lack of physical activity, especially strength training. A diet poor in protein and essential nutrients such as magnesium, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at absorbing and using nutrients. So if you don't adapt your diet, you could be losing muscle every day, without realizing it. Until one day, you can't stand up safely on your own. I've worked with elderly patients who thought they'd never walk unaided again. And now, they walk in the park with confidence. How did they do it? Through 3 pillars: adapted movement, functional nutrition, and consistency. Today I want to share with you the 4 most powerful foods I recommend to my patients. They're not exotic or expensive. They're in your kitchen, or they should be, and they can transform your legs, your balance, and your energy. First food, chickpeas. Yes, humble chickpeas. Those little round beans many of us forget in the pantry can become your best ally. They're rich in plant-based protein, essential for maintaining strong, stable, and resilient muscles. After age 50, the body starts losing muscle at an accelerated pace. This is the root of weakness, poor balance, and falls. But including chickpeas several times a week can help slow this loss and strengthen your legs. Chickpeas also contain magnesium, iron, and vitamin B6, key nutrients that reduce fatigue, prevent cramps, and improve communication between your nervous system and muscles. A study from the University of Murcia revealed that older adults who ate chickpeas 3 times a week lost 22% less muscle mass than those who didn't consume them. And this isn't just theory. Let me tell you about Mr. Ernesto, a 74-year-old patient who fell down the stairs and thought his mobility was over. We changed his diet, added chickpeas 3 times a week, and 5 weeks later, he was walking confidently around his neighborhood, without shaking or fearing to stand up. How to consume them: half a cup, 125 g, of cooked chickpeas per serving. Add them to salads, soups, or stews. Try homemade hummus with olive oil and lemon. For better absorption, soak them overnight in water with a pinch of baking soda. This simple food can help you recover strength, energy, and confidence. Second food, pumpkin seeds. If chickpeas are the base for muscle, pumpkin seeds are the fine-tuning. These small, crunchy, delicious seeds are packed with magnesium, a key mineral for muscle coordination, balance, and cramp prevention. The problem is, many older adults have magnesium deficiency without realizing it. And that causes symptoms like restless legs, muscle spasms, fatigue after short walks, stiffness upon waking. Pumpkin seeds also contain zinc, healthy fats, and antioxidants, which help reduce joint inflammation, protect cartilage, and improve mobility. A study from the Complutense University of Madrid showed that seniors who consumed 30 to 40 g of pumpkin seeds daily for 6 weeks reduced nighttime cramps by 31% and improved their stability. Ms. Rosario, a 68-year-old patient, suffered from severe cramps every night. Nothing worked. Until we tried one small change, a handful of unsalted roasted pumpkin seeds every afternoon. Within 3 weeks, the cramps decreased. After 6 weeks, they were nearly gone. She slept better, walked with more security, and regained her energy. Want to try it? Eat 30 g, about 2 tablespoons, daily, between 3 and 5 p.m. Add them to warm oatmeal, salads, or eat them alone as a snack. Be consistent, and within weeks you'll notice changes in your sleep, your cramps, and your muscular strength. Third food, seaweed. You may have never tried it. You might even think it strange or unnecessary. But if you hear a crack when getting up from a chair, if your knees feel like rusty gears when climbing stairs, seaweed might be your unexpected solution. Seaweeds like wakame, kombu, sea lettuce, or brown kelp are rich in organic calcium, which strengthens bones. Natural iodine, essential for metabolism and energy. Unique anti-inflammatory compounds like fucoidan and laminorin, which help reduce joint stiffness and inflammation. And do you know what else they do? They increase the production of synovial fluid, the fluid that lubricates your joints and allows you to move without pain. In 2021, a study published in the American Journal of Community Nutrition revealed that women over 60 who ate seaweed 2 to 3 times per week had up to 16% more bone density compared to those who didn't. That's not a meaningless number. At that age, a minor fall can become a hip fracture. And an entire life can change. I remember Maria, a 70-year-old former yoga teacher. Because of arthritis, she had to stop teaching. Her knee couldn't take it anymore. She tried medications, creams, and exercises, but the real change came when we adjusted her diet and included seaweed several times a week. After just 2 months, the inflammation decreased, the pain subsided, and she was moving freely again. She felt like herself again. Ideas to include seaweed: prepare miso soup with seaweed and tofu. Make a sea lettuce salad with apple cider vinegar. Add nori sheets to rice and veggie wraps. Cook a broth with seaweed, ginger, and sesame oil, delicious and soothing. Just 2 or 3 times per week can make a difference. Seaweed may seem humble, but it has silent and deep power. It rejuvenates you from the inside. Fourth food, avocado. This is the creamiest, most delicious, and most underrated food. If you've ever felt numbness in your calves, tingling in your toes, or a disconnection between your mind and your steps, what you're experiencing is peripheral nerve weakness. And this is where avocado comes in, a true neurological hero. Avocado is rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat strengthens the membranes of nerve cells and improves communication between your brain, spinal cord, and legs. Potassium regulates water balance and helps prevent cramps. Vitamin E protects nerves from oxidative damage and aging. In 2021, a study in the American Journal of Nutrition and Geriatrics showed that adults over 65 who ate avocado for breakfast at least 4 times a week significantly improved their balance, posture, and stability in just 6 weeks, especially those with subtle instability when rising or walking on uneven surfaces. Miguel, a 79-year-old retired teacher, came to my office worried. He couldn't feel his feet well anymore. He was afraid of tripping. We changed his breakfast, no more sweet cookies. We started with a slice of whole grain bread topped with avocado, chia seeds, and a few drops of lemon. After 1 month, his energy changed. And he told me something I'll never forget: I can feel the ground under my feet again. Want to try it too? Use between 1/3 and 1/2 of an avocado 3 to 4 times per week. The best time is in the morning or as an afternoon snack. Spread it on toast, add it to salads, blend it in a smoothie with banana, or wrap it in a veggie wrap. Mix it with chia seeds, ground nuts, or flaxseed to boost its benefits. Avocado is soft to the touch, but firm in its effects. It stabilizes your muscles, improves coordination, and strengthens your nerves. Conclusion: 4 foods. 1 decision. Your freedom. You now have the knowledge. And with it, the power. 4 foods: chickpeas, pumpkin seeds, seaweed, and avocado, can change your story. You don't need a dramatic transformation, just consistency and commitment to yourself. Start with the next bite. A handful of seeds. A bowl of chickpeas. A seaweed soup. An avocado breakfast. Each step is an act of self-love. Each food is a message to your body, I'm still here. I want to take care of you. Don't wait to fall before you start to rise. Sarcopenia is not a sentence. It's a warning. And you can respond with action, awareness, and care. Do it for yourself. Do it for the people who love you. Do it because there is still so much to walk, to discover, to live. Today can be the first day of the rest of your life, with stronger legs and a safer body. And if this message touched your heart, share it. Because sometimes, a timely piece of advice saves someone's independence, dignity, or even life. I'll see you in the next video, where each step becomes a new kind of power.